Alright, hey everyone, Wonderbot here, and welcome to Rise of Industry. I've played 90% of the tutorials, so I think I know what I'm doing. So let's get going, let's just do career mode. Hi! So, town name generator, US, England, Germany, Spain. Oh, there's no ridiculous one. AI opponents, normal, few. Let's do few for a start. River generation, map size, medium right. Okay, preset. Newcomer. Sure. I'll work on these things. So this game reminds me of OpenTTD, but with a little bit more focus on everything as opposed to just trains, which I actually really appreciate because in OpenTTD, Open Transport Tycoon Deluxe, I played a ton of that back in college. You pretty much only wanted to use trains. There were a couple of industries that worked really well, but trains almost always made the money. You were a bunch of TTD fans show up and say that I'm actually quite wrong, and the answer is actually planes, which is true. Planes got really ridiculous, but let's not do that because planes weren't very interesting. You just kind of sent them. Anyway, so this is a lot more about actually setting up the resource chains. You actually build the factories. You actually worry about like resource generation and depletion and stuff like that. I think that's really cool. I have no idea how this is going to go, and I'm going to get wrecked. But it should be fun, and hopefully there's trains in this game too. I don't know. It might just be trucks the entire way through. But I want trains. I like trains. And if not, well, we'll still end up capitalism hoeing as hard as we possibly can, and hopefully we'll turn a tidy profit if we can. I mean, I did turn it on baby mode, so it shouldn't be that bad. There's one hell of a loading screen. I think it might have been frozen, which is a little worrying. The tutorial took a while to load too. Okay, so now it's working. Your map name goes here. Okay, Capitalism Ho. Welcome to Rise of Industry. Place your headquarters. You can place it anywhere. Full permit of the region it's in. If you want to, you can disable these helpers. Got it. Well, looks like the game's paused. Can I zoom out? So we've got Robertsonville, Shell Rock, Foraker, Velma, Hudsonville. Is there any way I can pull up like a map? Shop overview. So one thing that I used to be able to, what I used to be able to do, you used to be able to do. One thing you can do in OpenTTD is you can actually check where you can actually check where all the resources are located. I'm not seeing a dang diddly bit of coal anywhere around here. Huh. Well, how do we know the population of some of these? 75,000, 90,000. I mean, realistically, the closer I am to most other things, the better. Robertsonville is by far the biggest. Oh, here you can see the shops you've placed and what kind of products are going to produce. No, that's not what I'm looking for. We have Heartland. Oh, town prosperity stagnating. I think they're all stagnating. So if I wanted to, I could take Robertsonville for free. Otherwise, it would be worth it maybe to get Hudsonville, because it gives me the most amount of connection to all of these other places. No. Let's go big. Keep in mind this is an industrial simulator game. Try to find out what towns want instead of producing products you might never be able to sell due to non-existing demand. Click on the various settlements to see what shops they have. Okay, so Robertsonville wants farms, hardware, and clothing. Region has things. All settlements have a list of desired products and will place production buildings to produce these products. If you want, you can purchase these buildings and take over the production. Oh. Okay, that's kind of cool. So they've got those. They've got contracts. So many products, so many choices. Here you can see what settlement wants and how much it's willing to pay for them. Note that selling something at 100% means that there's very little profit. So anything with a high percentage is the one you want to go for. I kind of figured as much. So value is less important than that percentage there, sort of. I mean, then again, like 110% on 30,000 might actually be more than 300% on 1,000. That's actually quite a lot of products. If I want to service them. Wool, sand, leather, cotton, wood. Okay. Well, what resources do we have in the area? What can I even do? So I've got gatherers, farms, factories, logistics. Well, if they've got a farmer's market, the easiest thing for me to go for is immediately start servicing the farmer's market. I probably should have actually checked these on some of the other locations. Like, let's take a quick gander at... What's the closest town? Heartland. What do you take? Farmer's market. Price points are about the same. So I don't have to worry about that. I made vaguely the right choice. So, first and foremost, we might as well go for the farmer's market. It's the easier chain that I can focus on. So, looks like veggies, grapes, sugar, and then everything else kind of drops off from there. So, let's figure out a basic veggie chain. So, if I want to do farms, crop farm, livestock farm, orchard, plantation, and... Let's see. So, I need an orchard if I want to get grapes. Crop farm is for hops, potatoes, and veggies. So, we might as well do veggies first. Deck tree. Let's see. Produce. So, we already have the water pump. We don't need dough. We could do wheat field. We could do flour. Honestly, I was going to go lazy, go veggie farm. That's easy enough. Fields and harvesters. Extra farm storage. Extra gatherer storage. Orchard fields, crop fields, plantation fields, land harvesters. There's a lot here. Actually, if I go back to produce, berries. Berries at a plantation. That's not grapes, though. Would it be drinks? Berries, grapes. I don't know if I have plantations, though. Extra destination slots. This is interesting. Can build air purifiers. I'm not sure if we have to worry about that yet. We might need one. I'll have to take a look at some of these. So we already have basic distribution, advanced distribution. Honestly, let's grab the urban roads real quick. That seems reasonable. I'm trying to remember what the tutorial exactly told me to pick up. But honestly, we'll probably find what we need as we go along. Train terminals. Oh yeah, so there are trains in this game. That's good. What about efficiency? So speed up research time. Set gather efficiency. Huh. I'm assuming the lower the efficiency, the faster the speed, probably. So none of these directly, like, give me a bonus. What else do we have? Textile. Actually, this is important. Because if I want to make fibers, specifically like clothes and stuff, summer clothes, we want to go down this direction. So I guess let's maybe grab a cotton field. Okay, so just getting that has given me access to the plantation. So we didn't have to research plantations itself anywhere else. Okay, so crop field. I'm going to plonk this. What is this? What are you? What is this thing? Gas. Oh. Okay, that's an interesting option. Whereas that is some kind of rock. Gas, copper. Bugs me a little bit that these things are just out on the surface. It'd be kind of neat if they were like actual mine-looking things. Wow, they're scattered everywhere. I should have been paying more attention to that. Alright, let's do farms. Crop farm. I'm gonna plonk it there. Okay, so we need water to the field to get the veggies. Okay, so in that case we need a gatherer. We need a water siphon. Okay, so this must be built on shore tiles. I don't know how many of these I'm going to need. So let's grab 2 for the time being, and let's start plonking roads down. Faster than on a dirt road. Spread that out a little bit. Okay, and we want to avoid... Oops. I want to avoid that. Can I cancel this? It doesn't look like that actually gets me any extra, though. That's mildly unfortunate. Nope, nope. Well, whatever. Bang. So that is going to be expensive. So demolishing gets you almost everything back. Oh, but if you demolish it, well, pause. You get the full refund. Okay, so I can pause it whenever. Construction alert. No crops. So we need... Is it gatherers or is it farms? No. Possibly gatherers? No. Not terraforming. Destinations, overview, vegetables? Okay. I missed the part where I actually got to put the crops down. Because we do need a warehouse. I'll put it here. Oh, can I flip? No, I can't actually flip them. That's unfortunate. Because, yeah, it's got an input and an output. I guess I'll put it here. We'll just have a little bypass road. Not that I have any idea what we need the bypass road for. Pathing alert? What? I'm confused why pathing alert. I'm also confused about how to get more crop fields down. First have the farm. Oh. Oh, add field. Thank you. Oh, the positioning on this is gonna bother me. You know what? Actually, let's demolish these. Add field. Get more of these in? No. Okay, 3 fields. That should be good. I don't know how much water we need. It'd be nice if it actually gave me the input-output. Okay. So, are we good? Do we have any... Do we have a bell icon somewhere that I can pull up? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so... Destinations. There. Request transport of a product. We want to go here. Is it here? No, that's telling me the recipe book. I missed this when we were going in. Region, contracts. No extra... Okay, so I want to do farm produce, vegetables. So that'll store it. Does it just go automatically? I'm gonna rely a little bit. Okay, tab and you can see the ores. Oh. Close these for a second. Tab? I'm holding tab and I don't see much. Yeah. It's weird. Sometimes tab, like, triggers things. Sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. I'll figure it out as I go along. So, question is... So, last month's production, 2 out of 3, building upkeep, unit lifetime, I guess I'm just gonna go. Okay, a month is 30 game days, speed up the time, we'll figure it out. So, you're in the logistics tab of the warehouse. Oh, outgoing products, incoming products, destinations. So let's clear that. We want to go destinations. Vegetables, choose destination. We want to go commercial. Robertsonville, specifically. I'm just going to let that go for the time being. And we're just going to wait. It'll make me some amount of money. I'm probably going to go broke. So we could ship many more of our resources all the way out here. I don't... We'd want a warehouse for it, probably. Can I see the supply and the demand? Overview. I have no idea. So is this when these... Okay, product progression. I'm just gonna watch this. We're not gonna make a whole lot. Okay, so that immediately sends out 2 trucks. So we don't actually have to worry about getting the vehicles. They just go automatically. That's kind of nice. I do miss having to manage them, but eh. Okay, so that's got 1 water on it, and then we've got another one behind. Cool. So that'll get over here. I assume I'm going to need a 3rd pump, but... So we need 1 water per field. Where are you going? Oh, I see. They have to go to the warehouse first. So how much can this thing hold? Well, maybe if I go to the water siphon, maybe I can just do... And 1 pump gives 1 water per 10 days. I'm just trying to figure out how long it takes... Oh. Okay, so if 1 pump gives 1 water per 10 days, that means 1 pump can handle 3.5 fields. So I can have... Would it be... Is it? Because it takes 35 days for 1 vegetables. So... I'm doing the math, right? I'm second guessing myself. But we could try it. Let's try 7 farms here if I can. No, I'm actually capped off at that. I want to say, if we do the overview... Is that actually how this is working? Because the last product progression is not actually going. So 5 pumps can support, 3 full 5 field farms. Okay, so I was in fact wrong on this one. How do I add another farm to a crop farm? Press Alt once. Oh, that's cool. I'm learning things. Thank you for this information. Okay, so we want to get some more pumps. So it looks like we're going to have to get some kind of research to actually increase the amount of capacity on one of these. But yes, that is actually very helpful. So 5 pumps can do 3 farms. Because yeah, it doesn't look like we can get any more pumps going here. I'm confused though, because like looking at this, it does. I mean, honestly, it just straight up is 1 water to 2 fields? Question mark. I think the UI is confusing my dumb brain, and I'm like currently locking up. Yeah, so I need research for more. Got it. Let's see. So we want to look at not textile, produce. So this just unlocks me more tech. Oh, right, of course. Here we go. 2 additional crop farm fields. Okay, extra gatherer storage. Land harvesters, offshore harvesters. Let's do... land, or is it coastal? I have no idea. How much money do I have? Where is my funds? It's down... oh god, I've got so much money. I guess I turned it on baby mode. I guess I'll just live with that. Okay, so 1 water per field gives 2 veggies. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So let's get rid of the land harvesters for now. Okay. So now that we're done with that, I should probably look at this. So if we produce... this is actually going to bother me. Because I think my brain is so focused on, like, some kind of weird supply and demand situation. I think I need to, like, find a screen for that. Do we have state? No. Global market? Global market? No. Shop overview. Production overview. Okay, here we go. So we were producing water at no profit. I want to look at farm produce. Production cost. Well, I've produced jack nothing, so I'm going to ignore it. I guess we'll find out when I start stacking more at the warehouse. Because effectively we've got five trucks worth of produce. Oh right, yeah. So each truck can carry 1 thing of produce. And so we've just put out 6. And it takes 35 days for these things to grow. So 6 per 35 days. How fast is the farmer's market burn? Okay, so the answer is 10 per 5 days. So that means I can effectively have 2... I can have 6 fields, give or take, servicing this place. Not quite. Let's go up to the 5 fields once we get that upgrade, and then I'll work on the rest. Let's see. What was that earlier? 5 pumps can support 3 5-field farms. Okay, that's why my brain was breaking here. So, can I get... no. How long until that R&D is done? Very slowly. Because, yeah, for a second I was thinking 5 of these pumps could only support, like, 1 of these. I was, like, my math was going wrong. I don't know. I don't know why my brain is just, like, not handling this right now. I guess I'm so used to the just, like, OpenTTD version where you just, like, bring your resource to a place and it just immediately gets sold and there's, like, minimal thought going into it. You're just, like, constantly jamming more and more and more in. And that's actually the wrong way of doing it. Okay. So, if I get another crop farm... Yeah, we'll get another crop farm. Okay, so I gotta leave 4 between. Let's pause. Oh, wait. I'm just gonna get hectic with these. Okay. Because what I can do, seeing as we're paused, I can put anything I want down. Must be built within owner's range. Oh. I see. That's why I'm doing this wrong. I gotta go to Crop Farm 3. Honestly, in retrospect, I shouldn't be doing this. I just wanted to double check that. Okay. So, actually, yeah, I'm gonna demolish this whole farm. At least for now. We want to get another warehouse. I will get better at this as we go along. Once it makes more sense to me, I guess. Okay. I'm going to move that back a little bit. Just in case. Okay, so if we're lucky, that'll automatically move destination warehouse 2. Okay, good. So this way all the water will end up here. You... What is your problem? Actually, it doesn't look like there's anything wrong with it. It just needs more water. Oh, don't use demolish. Use undo. Oh, there it is. Though it did say that I got all of my money back as long as I was paused. So I was kind of hoping that I would... I don't know. It does look like there's a resource back here. Well, I'm going to do that. I'm assuming we're not going to have enough water for all of these, but that should be fine. And don't worry too much about the backseat gaming right now. I am still learning, and since this is so complicated, and specifically Grialdo really seems to know what's going on, I am down for being told what to do. Because I will be honest, the tutorial just kind of held my hand so hard that, like, all I remember is the feeling of it holding my hand and then moving me around. This is a game that I'm going to learn by doing, but any amount of actual nudging will actually help. I guess part of it is my issue with backseat gaming is when people start telling me what to do when I'm, like, already doing it or very clearly know what I'm doing. When I'm, like, totally lost and, like, need help, it makes more sense. Easy example I always will go back to is Master Sword in Breath of the Wild. I had it in my hands and people are telling me how to get it, and it's like, what are you doing? What are you drinking? I don't want none of that because, like, that's confusing. Yeah, I'm not giving strategy advice, believe me. And that's appreciated because technical advice on, like, what the hell I'm doing, very, very helpful. Strategy advice, probably not appreciated. I'll figure that out as I go along. Because honestly, there's a lot of things that I'm going to have to learn as I go. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Outgoing products. We've got water, kind of. The crops go slow. So it does look like we need some more crops. Now let's take a look at this. We got all 3 farms going. So, I was right. One of these plums can serve as 3.5. Why did you okay, it did not switch to wheat. One of these can serve as 3.5 fields. And so currently... We could have 10.5 fields right now. With what I've got. Now, obviously, I've only got so many. So in that case, we can actually go up to 1 more crop farm. And that'll put me at 9 fields. And then we're just gonna wait. So I was right with my original mental math. Okay, it's starting to click in my head. Just like initially, trying to reason everything out in my brain was not working. And now, at least, I kind of have a vague idea of I'm probably right. Okay, R&D alert. Okay, so now we're working on more crop fields, which, in retrospect, I guess we don't need yet. Okay, so now that we're done with that, and we kind of have that vague idea, hardware store like sand. Sand and wool, but we don't have a livestock farm, so that's a little harder. Farm? It actually looks like they're really big on most of these products. Let's see about gathering sand. Can I just have like a sand collector going right here? And just go bananas with it? Let's get the sand collector right there. No. I was wrong. We actually needed the harvester. So let's... Oh, I should have paused. Well. I screwed that one up. So I want to get a gatherer, I want to get a sand collector. So sand collector does not go on the coast. These go on the coast. Okay, there we go. So we're going to just start servicing our really basic networks here. Because I figure if we do... What? Okay. Do roads cost nothing? Oh, no, they absolutely do. Yeah, there was an autosave blip, and it actually forced me to build a road where I didn't want to. Okay. So next up we want probably some kind of warehouse. Realistically, what I could do... Let's do logistics. I'm gonna get a warehouse out here. That is pricey. And tiles are blocked because there's a road in the way. Well, what we could do is actually just wreck the road, but no. The logistics warehouse. I'm just going to put that right there. And we're going to have an urban road going straight to our warehouse. That'll be our ingest factory, at least for a little while. What? What do you mean can't reach the... What? Yeah, you can. Go home, you're drank. Okay, and that'll just send it off to here. Okay, so what other resources can I work on? Obviously, leather's a bit tough. Well, we can do cotton. And actually, cotton is pretty good. So, do we get a second water siphon instead of pumps? I could. We have a whole hell of a lot of space around here. Let's see. First and foremost... Oh, state buy-in. State is in desperate need for a raw resource for a future product. Sell what you can. Does it say which one? It just says state export plus 75%. How does that work? Gonna flatten some of this out. Maybe not. That's actually really expensive. Let's see, do we have any other good spots for plantations? Because I'd prefer not to destroy these, because I might be able to use them. I guess actually, like, right here is probably fine. So why don't we get another gatherer, another water siphon? If I plunk this one down right here... Oh. We're going to undo that one for a second. We want to get a gatherer. We're going to get another water siphon. put it here. Okay, cannot reach. Yeah, it's gonna be yelling at me. But that's fine. So that should be okay. And that way I can get some plantations somewhere around here. So let's do farm, plantation. Honestly, considering everything, what I should probably do is... because there are resources out there. Man, hell, I don't know. I'm gonna put it like that. And we're just gonna have... a row of trees. And I'll figure out the rest later. Okay, so... we can have one pump services one of these farms. So if I've got 3, we should probably just have 2. 2 plantations. Go with that. My UI is starting to get painfully cluttered. But that's okay. So they should be reachable. Let's close everything. Does delete? Ah, man. You used to be able to press delete to just close every bit of UI along the way. Let's see. And this should be good. So that'll get us cotton. We drop cotton there. I think we're automatically selling these things. I certainly hope we are. Let's check storage. So no products stored. No products stored. Oh, they can only hold 74 items in them. Good to know. So hopefully I'll be able to drop this stuff off. Okay. Anything else? I mean, mainly we just kind of keep waiting. This has 12 vegetables. Oh. Because this is starting to actually pick up resources. So we want to do commercial... Robertson's Farmer's Market. Because this guy's probably dropping it off too. So yeah, let's make sure we're actually selling things. And yeah, eventually we'll want to make some kind of crazy one-way superhighway going along here. Which means I might have to destroy this warehouse and get the roads going around or something. Oh well, when congestion gets really bad, that's when we get trains. Or, actually, honestly what I do is probably maximize the amount I can do with this. And then more or less be like, alright, this is getting too congested. Let's move along. So let's do raw resources, sand to commercial. Just go there. So hopefully we'll be able to start selling that. So yeah, this guy was actually starting to fill up, I guess. Now, can I watch these and see if I actually make money here? It's saying that we've got some stored. Looks like we can actually store a fair bit. I wonder if over-servicing the market is a bad thing. Probably. Okay, so... wool is hard. We don't have livestock yet. We could do lumber pretty fast. How do I check pollution? Is there some kind of, like, pollution overlay that I can get? Maps, labels, and layers. Oh. So that's tab. We can do a traffic heat map. Oh, these are handy. Doesn't look like we've got a pollution map, though. I can actually see how much pollution these things output. Analysis. Trucks dispatched. Dispatched costs. Okay, here we go. Units produced. Building efficiency. Building upkeep. Uptime. It's not really saying how much money we're making, just the efficiency. It's obvious when there's pollution. Okay. Now, are you not getting any water? Maybe because we're still waiting for this sucker. Then again, did this guy get enough water? No, he did. That's going to warehouse 2. Warehouse 2 has a fair bit of water. So that's just... Oh, I see. So we want to go to this water siphon. Let's turn this off. Choose destination. We want to go to warehouses. We want to go to warehouse 1. Instead. Because currently we're stacking just loads of water at warehouse 2. More than we can actually use. And because warehouse 2 isn't within range of the cotton fiber plantations, nothing's happening. I see. That makes a lot more sense.